What's going on, ladies and gents? This is Rob Wilson of RW Installations, and welcome to Draw, Chat, and Chill, Art Stream, the fun stuff. Hopefully, y'all doing well. It's Friday, the first Friday of November, the 4th, 2022. Had to do some errands today. It's been a little busy. So now I'm playing catch up, and not the red stuff, but I'm catching up, if you get my drift. Yeah, had to do a lot of meet and greet, and if everything goes well, I don't want to put too much out there now, but I'm really excited about these upcoming conventions in my local area. So let the good times roll. What do we got? WWE was at no, not Clash at the Castle. Was it Crown Jewel? I don't even know who's on. I've been so busy drawing and trying to get stuff done. I don't know what the heck is going on in pro wrestling. Hard to catch up with, as opposed to watching everybody's live streams and all that good stuff. Is absolutely fun to enjoy. Excuse me. Let's see here. I'm just setting some stuff up. Don't mind me. I think I forgot that. But yeah, I don't think anyone's here. So let's see. Just checking through. All right, cool. I need some water. Had a great workout today, and then I got some duties to do over the weekend. So let's try to maximize this time while we're here. And yeah, let's go. But not before I get some water. I need some water. That's what I need. Water is life. So give me 1 second. I'm going to step away, and I'll be right back. All right. Let's go. What up, Mo Biggs? Rob, I'm not sure your chair is established enough to carry a stream on its own. Fair enough. Yeah, I forgot to loop the the video. Some little technical difficulties, but it's all good. But let's get to the reason why we're here. All right, let's go. So apparently, Helmo Biggs, you say that because I say that, or were you saying that long before I was in Comicsgate? You'd be like, Hell Rob, hell the chat. Well, I mean, it's an all-in-one, so it's less stuff to deal with. Sometimes I come in people's chats, and yeah, that's what I'll say. I'll be like, hell CG, and hell to the chat, because no offense, I'm here in the chat, but I'll be doing some artwork, and I got to get that stuff done. All right, so let's pick up where we left off. I've been working on this background, trying to separate renders. I like this part, it's a little tedious, but it's got to get done. Say hell to chat. I've been saying that a long time. Okay, cool. I was just making sure, it's not just me. But that's what I was saying. You've been around CG long before me, so it is what it is. Yeah, so thanks, Mo Biggs. Looks cool so far. So yeah, I got a little bit of somebody's hating on YouTube. I lost a subscriber. Boo hoo. It happens. People are gonna sometimes like what I do. Sometimes people aren't gonna like what I do. So I lost a subscriber on YouTube, but I gained one on Rumble. So unless maybe it's the same person, they don't want to deal with YouTube no more. But who knows? You know what I mean? That kind of stuff I can't really spend too much time on because I got other stuff I got to do. So yeah, in my area, they got this. Don't worry, 80s will get over it. I know, right? Hey, it works. But yeah, I'm really excited with this cover because as soon as it's done, I'm doing pages. That's what I'm doing from there. And I don't think those will be televised. I really don't think they will be. Let's see. I did get a chance to see was it Andy Smith stream a little bit earlier with his stream mate, his buddy. And they were going over holiday gifts, I believe. What to get and what not to get. What's effective and what isn't effective. Those little gadgets and stuff. So I thought that was pretty entertaining. Some of the stuff I could relate. So I was running a little behind on the stream by a couple minutes, but it's okay. It was for a good cause. Because I was doing grocery shopping and I saw the greatest thing of my childhood. These Danish cookies here, Danish butter cookies. You know, when I was a little boy and I was in church, I wasn't a fan of many people. But one thing for sure is that the cookie man, when he came around, he had them Danish cookies. Oh, man, that was my buddy. You know what I'm saying? So, and they got the sprinkles on them too, because I know some of the cookies today they don't have it to reduce people's fear of sugar, you know. But I figured I had to get a can. Actually, I got two, and I was like, I gotta get these. What, $2.99? That's not bad. I guess those aren't too inflated because they're Danish. So, but yeah, that brought back my childhood so much, and yeah. In my case, I spent a lot of years being a workaholic. Work, 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 work. Holidays. Oh, Wilson will work it. Wilson, you want to work this holiday? Sure, sure. How about New Year? Sure. How about New Year's Day? Sure. But in this day and age, I'm really taking the time to appreciate these holidays and time with family. Most said those are pretty decent. Yes, indeed, man. I'm going to mix them with some ice cream I got. I'm going to start binging. Because I finished my Beachbody On Demand 30-day. And yeah. Now I'm gonna throw it all away. Let's see here. Trying to make sure I keep the light. In retrospect to the moon. The moon. The moon isn't even real. Now let me stop. Was that Angry Joe's one of his clips? That clip was so funny, even though it was a commercial. I swear I watched it about 5 times laughing. It's good to see. Shout out to Anna, that Star Wars girl. She's really getting a chance to share her love for Henry Cavill since he's brought back his. He's bringing back his interpretation of Superman. Hopefully, with a good director that's not Zack Snyder. But yeah, I'm excited to see, the next installment of Superman. And knowing James Gunn and company, they're probably already hard at work, brainstorming, getting stuff done. So that's one of the things I'm excited for DC, because I am a Superman fan. When Superman's done right, of course. And yeah, that's how it goes. Now that Kevin Spacey's out of jail, or his name has been cleared, he still would kind of make a great Lex Luthor. I'm just saying. I know he's not everybody's cup of tea, but him as a talented actor is undeniable. Championship form undenied. So that's all I have to say about that. Still trying to figure out where to hang up some of my artwork I got from Baltimore Comic Con. It's like, let's see. I got David Finch stuff on both sides. Let's see. Uh, yeah, I got David Finch artwork on both sides here. And then the piece I got of She, I'm thinking maybe right there above Ultra Instinct Doomsday, or maybe in this comics corner, so to speak. Not sure. I don't want to put it there because it kind of, well, you can still see it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. And then I got some artwork that I need to get framed as well. So interesting choices to make. How is your Friday going, Mr. Mo Biggs? Inquiring minds and all. Going good so far. I've got to go pick up some lunch. I'll catch you later, Rob. Understand, Mo Biggs. Understood. I gotta eat once I finish the stream myself, so I don't think I'll be on here for too long. But enjoy your lunch, sir. Oh yeah. Also, shout out to the person that did buy the digital copy of Vertical Paradox number 0. I am thankful to share what I have done in the past to kind of testify where I will be going. Just keep in mind that I don't draw like that now. So expect bigger and better things. Hmm. Let's see here. Damn. Let's see here. What we got next? That's one thing I like about Fridays. They're pretty quiet, so I can just zone out, play my music, and get going. All right, let us continue. Let's see here. Yeah, that whole request to join the stream thing, that's a little beyond me. You know what? I think this is good for the most part.
Hey, what is up?
What up, man? How you doing?
Hey. All right.
Yeah.
The dog says, you're welcome.
Oh,
Yeah, I
man.
got two drawings of this viewer named Pedano. I'll plug it.
Uh-huh.
Pedano 1308.
Mm-hmm.
And they're both of big titty girls. In
Nice.
different styles.
Okay.
Look at this anime style that he wanted to draw this in.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like she's on her way to the car wash.
The Bahamas.
You know?
I was gonna say beach, but
That too. That too. Indeed. You know, she might be
the
trying
Bahamas.
she might be trying to make some side money at the car wash, you know? Hmm. Yeah, man. So how's your Friday been so far?
Just the same random thoughts, plagued by random thoughts as I draw.
Plagued by random thoughts. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Then I had Carol Phillips art come through, and she's also an art streamer
Nice.
slash singer. So her deal on her streams is she also sings
Mm-hmm.
along with doing what we're doing. And she's a traditional and digital artist.
Okay.
And, yeah, she came through. And we started talking
Awesome.
about, man,
Uh-oh.
shit.
Oh, Lord.
Let's see. You want to get on this? You want me to bring up?
Oh, boy. I think
Let's see.
I heard quite a bit of insight from women about how they feel about men. Goodness gracious.
Oh, we were talking about, do you remember, like, Arnold Schwarzenegger started this fitness kit?
Yeah,
And-
fitness camp.
And he had the government help him push it
Mm-hmm.
in America. And I was saying, like, that set failed.
That's crazy, ain't it?
They came up with a statistic saying that it worked, right?
Uh-huh.
That it didn't fail. But I'm like, my eye. Do I? Are you gonna believe your lying eyes?
Hey, obesity is still a thing in America, so clearly.
I mean, like, it's like the only thing.
Yeah.
It's like so rare to see a fit person
Mm-hmm.
over a obese person. It's like common to see an obese person. So
Well,
I'm like, come on, Arnold.
yeah. And it's tough because, technically Arnold is competing against McDonald's, Wendy's,
Yes.
Pizza Hut, Domino's, every fattening food out there you can think of.
I think it's not only the fat food, because I think you can eat fat food. I eat fat food.
Well, there's
And-
multiple types of fat, of course. I get that.
I think it is the convenience.
Oh yeah,
That's the problem.
yeah.
Right?
I mean, America's
Same with heat. I think heat, the convenience that you can push a button and be warm,
yeah.
rather than go out and chop wood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Shoot, one summer, or what was it? One fall or winter or whatever. Yeah, I saved a boatload on my heat because I slept in my military sleeping bag, and and when I woke up in the morning when it was cold, I worked out. So I generated my own body heat.
Right.
You know,
That,
most people
Burn-
won't do that
burn,
though.
yeah, burn them calories too.
Yeah.
You can't be sitting around like sitting around drawing all day like I do.
Mhm.
I got fat, right? And I go out and I like a sponge, right?
Mhm.
Bring the water out.
Yeah.
Get thin again. Then you get fat. You know.
Yeah.
The whole point though, during this time,
Mhm.
is I have strength. You know, I'm fit.
Mhm.
There's never anything that gives me physical problems.
Good, as it should be. You know, you take care of the self maintenance, and you know, you get more mileage on your car.
But I would warn people to. They think that this is gonna last forever. No, your
Mm-mm.
body's gonna break down really
Yep.
fast. When you pass them 30s, get close to them 40s,
Mhm.
find out the hard way.
Yeah, and then your workouts should change accordingly too. You know what I mean?
Oh, I never thought about that.
Yeah,
That is a good point.
yeah. Because if you're doing the same workouts you were in your 20s and you're now 30 and tiptoeing on 40, then at that point your muscles are getting used to it. You won't get as much gain as you did before. You know, all those things contribute. So you got to switch it
So
up.
healing slower, you heal a lot slower.
Yeah.
If you're one of these comic book guys or
Mm-hmm.
movie guys, see the healing factors in these superheroes and shit, right? That's a real thing. Like
Mm-hmm.
when you get old, you're gonna heal a lot slower. You'll find out.
Exactly.
Find the fuck out.
Yeah. Because yeah, that's one of the reasons why when I get up, I know I got the most energy then. So then I go work out and try to make stuff happen that way. But trying to work out, later on, like after this stream, nah, man, I'm ready to chill out. Even
In the morning.
yeah.
So back in the day, the what they preached about morning workout was if you put your body in a deficit in the morning, that means all day you'll be burning calories because you're already in deficit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that is that was the olden day say or bro science,
Mm-hmm.
whatever it is. And I think it's true.
Yeah.
Never had a problem with that.
Yeah, and plus too, it varies depending on your body type too. There's about 6 different body types that can that you would have to adjust when you work out, how long you work out, how much you eat, and when you eat. Sleep is essential for all the body types, of course. But when you have like short and stocky versus tall and limber, you're gonna gain muscle at a different pace between those two at least. So it's a lot of factors. And now these days, everybody's got you go on YouTube, everybody's got check out this new fitness plan that's guaranteed to do this and do that. You can eat whatever you want. Everybody's got so many different things. And I've come across a lot of them, but I treat it like a buffet. I put what I want on my plate.
Donald says he's going to sleep. Have a good stream. All right, thank you.
Right,
Thank you,
Tadano.
Good night.
Yeah, man, you run into a lot of artists over there. Over here on Twitch.
Twitch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't run in.
Like I said before, this site is to stay out of politics and yeah, you'll have a good time. But everything on this site is left leaning. Like
Yeah.
And a few other are right.
Yeah.
In politics. And then I've never had a problem with right-leaning people, artists.
Mm-hmm.
But left-leaning artists, once they find out you're conservative or something like that,
Yep.
you have some sort of right-leaning view, they'll fucking ghost you or
Yep. Act like they don't know you. Yeah. what do you say?
That's all right.
What do you say? I disavow. You know, yeah.
Disavow.
Didn't you know this guy? No, I didn't know him.
How do you make a jokes about?
Yeah. No, I
That's what
definitely,
he said.
yeah, I definitely been there. You know,
What he
and
said. One of my boys, Heart Attack, Stefan. He's a black artist here. He's conservative too,
mm-hmm.
and on his stream, I'll be talking mad shit
Mm-hmm.
all the time, like I do. And I'll say, disavow.
Got to, man. If you don't disavow, man, you be in trouble. You know, you might not get that Marvel job, might not get that art job. You know,
Sometimes I think about that.
That's
I
correct.
really want that. Like, did you open up an art station account?
Yep, I got one. That's what my website is at.
Okay, so I did too. And then when you open, if you're anyone listening to this, when you open up an art station account, they're gonna ask you all these questions, like that are professional questions.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like what industry you want to work in the art field, and all this stuff. What are your sellable talents in the art field and everything?
Yeah, like a whole resume. Yeah.
So through these questions, it's just not a place where you throw your art up like DeviantArt, right?
Mm-mm.
So through these questions, I was asking myself these questions: Do I really want to work for any of these big companies, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, maybe, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
No, you know, like ultimately, it's maybe, but right off the bat, I would say no. It's just like I'm not feeling it, you know. and I think every artist is different.
Yeah.
Different situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like my pocket's not hurt.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not a starving artist. I'm not a fame-seeking artist or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I turn on this button. There's like one guy or one person always talking during my streams and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. You know? So I don't know. I've never thought about it. Other when fucking making an art station account, not that art station.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they
You want to work? You want to work for one of these big companies?
you know, I thought about it too, man, but I'm just like, you know, the whole blacklisting thing. Once they find out, you know, what you're doing on social media and all that, I just don't need that kind of pressure, man. I really don't need it because um, I'm the type of person where I like to stand firm in my beliefs, and if I'm in a environment where basically people are like a cult, you know, you tell them one thing, they said, "Oh, that's what you believe," and then they walk away, and then they go whispering to somebody else, and then two people staring at you, and next thing you know, you come to work. Next thing you know, you come into work, three people staring at you, four people. The manager saying, "Oh, you're creating a hostile work environment from what?" I'm doing my job, you know. We can't be affiliated with you because of what you believe. It's like, all right, you know. So, I came from doing security. I came from a lot of liberals and people obsessing over having CNN on the TV as opposed to Fox News. And I was just like, you know what? I'm good, you know, and that's not even, you know, my dream job. But I do get emails from a lot of companies through ArtStation because they see my stuff. But I'm not.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I mean, I get offers. I don't know if they're legit offers, but I do get offers, you know, saying, hey, this
So
student.
art station. Do you recommend art station? Like if artist is listening right now.
Uh-huh.
A young artist, like, what do you think about? Give 'em your rating of an artist.
It depends on what they want to do. You know, if you want to just hang out and, see other people's art and share it, you can. If you put some artwork up there, people will see it and they will like it. Very few will comment on it. They always got deals. I think ArtStation is more resourceful to me than DeviantArt, because now ArtStation has learning. They got free learning on there too. They got a magazine that digital magazine that teaches tutorials. They have people that sell model reference photos in the marketplace, which you can, you buy in bulk. They're like what, $7-12, and you get like 300 to 1,000 photos for reference to do art in all kinds of genres. It's a pretty good one-stop shop. You just I think there's very little. You can't show nudity like that because it's technically a professional workspace, but it all depends on what a person is on there for. Like, I have my artists that I follow.
Can't show nudity unless you Frank Frazetta.
Basically.
Who's
Yeah.
dead, but
Yeah. Basically.
I bet you can let him out.
Yeah. So.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah.
Did you know? Hey, I was talking to somebody on Twitter, and they shared a YouTuber that studies Frank Frazetta, right? And on Twitter, I was like, "Oh, cool! I'm gonna check it out." And freaking the dude got a notification of, I think, was it offensive material just by mentioning Frank Frazetta's name. I was like,
my God.
"Wow, that's crazy."
So is it against? I wonder if it against if that was against Frazetta or against Dude.
He said he never got it before until he mentioned Frank Frazetta. So
That's interesting. Maybe I should test it.
yeah,
Give me
sure.
the same link. I'm gonna do it. See if I get right. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, like, nice to know what these bots and algorithms do.
Oh yeah, and it's constantly changing.
Just send it to me after the stream.
Okay.
I'll do the exact same tweet as he did.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Put it to the test,
but
huh?
I think it might be against him.
Sure. That's why he got the notification.
Yeah. So he's probably on some sort of list of wrong thing people.
Oh yeah, wrong thing.
So like they probably got algorithms that associate ways to interpret what he puts out there.
Man, them
was a live person.
Them algorithms are smoking crack. That's what they're doing.
Live person.
A live person, he's smoking crack too. Yeah.
I got this fool.
Yeah.
He's talking about titties.
It was probably a live person that basically just found out they got laid off from Twitter. They were like, they can't do this to me. Elon can't do this to me. Here, I'm gonna strike this person's channel with a warning before I go.
Okay. Dude, I bet you. Like, everyone's talking about this. Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like his tweet. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And he posts like, oh yeah, the bird is free and all this.
Oh yeah.
But like, your friend, is Elon gonna say anything? Is he gonna step in? Unless you want some big ass name, I don't think you're gonna give a fuck.
No. No.
These disgruntled employees that are leaving.
Yeah.
What they do to set fire to Twitter before they leave.
Yeah.
He ain't gotta do shit. Don't give a fuck.
That would be a trip. So yeah, man.
You should hire someone that does give a fuck. If he ain't gonna give a fuck, then hire some minion. to undo all this,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
If you're too big for it, then go get someone who's small enough for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. I mean, shucks. What's his name? Devin Nunez. He's the one that's. I think he's like partner or CEO of Truth Social. You know, that's already enough of a handful. And he came straight off of Trump's administration. But with ArtStation's a really good resource. I wish I had more time to spend on it because there's just so much artwork, and you'll see the professional names on there that work in either it's video game industry, comic book industry, all those areas. You'll see all the popular names, and they'll share their stuff because they already working, for the man, so to speak. Um, they're not losing money by sharing, Marvel characters. That the Disney police will protect them. But as far as me, like I was posting stuff on there, and then you can put a link to show the video, the progress, and all that. I was doing that for a little bit, but I have a lot of original stuff that I was not ready to show, and therefore I didn't put it up. So I do have my website through them. It's way affordable, very affordable to kind of put it together. It's like a website / online portfolio, for people to see the work that you've done. But
The link you gave me for the clothes,
yeah,
the Japanese side,
there you go.
where you kept wanted me to disable my pop-up blocker and
Oh yeah,
enable cookies and for
yeah,
shit like that. I was like, what the fuck?
yeah. They need to
So-
know where you at.
I didn't do anything. I was like, what? I can't do this.
They need to see you.
I can't.
And basically, if you don't take out the pop up blocker, no shirts, no jackets.
I just wanted to see if they make it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
could I contact them to a specific design, not a print or anything like that. Like, gonna change the actual shape
Mm-hmm.
of the jacket.
You want to change
It's not a question now.
You want to change the shape of the jacket.
I want the jacket to be a certain way.
Well, man, get you a sewing machine and go to town.
No, I can't do that.
You can't or
I can't
won't.
pick up a new fucking hobby. Well, I'm trying to pencil this damn 300 page fucking thing.
or get you a get you a
This is what happened.
get you a 3D printer.
I stopped
Make it done.
doing the manga for 2 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
right, to learn how to paint, and it went well.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of stuff translates over, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of stuff translates over, and I did pretty good. Like, so, like you've seen some of the paintings I did. I mean, like the coat stuff. Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one. This is early.
Oh wow. Yeah.
This one.
Nice.
See,
Okay. Yeah.
Where's my painting? Where's my Conan? This is a Conan.
You've been watching some Conan art?
Yeah, and well, so I did the painting,
Mm-hmm.
and I learned it. It went fast, and I put out some good stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Here's Tank Dominion from the anime.
Why you put that Japanese writing on Conan's face? Oh, that's your signature.
That's my name.
Ha 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 ha.
It's on his face because just in case I post somewhere. someone tried to rip it off. And I said,
Oh, hey, you know they got these a-holes that will take commissions to remove watermarks off of art, watermarks and signatures. That's crazy,
yeah.
man.
Well, so I put it in an area where they will have to do a lot of work, right?
Yeah,
So it's in a
which is
shaded
good.
area where they have to, the cross hatch.
Yeah.
So that like have to repair it. So if they do, fuck them, there's nothing I can do about it, but
Hmm.
at least I'll make it hard.
Yeah. Make them work for their meal.
But anyways,
So yeah,
in those
nice.
2 weeks,
Hmm.
right, I realized that I was taking on something that requires a lot of my attention,
Yep.
and I couldn't do that. I could not do that. So sewing, making clothes
Hmm.
from nothing, from not knowing anything about making clothes, that would be way too much.
Yeah. Yeah. Todd McFarlane, he explained, as he was adding more stuff to his repertoire, he had to put some things away for every new skill that he obtained. And yeah, that's pretty much how it is, because there's only 24 hours in a day. Our best ability to absorb and learn is when we're younger. And yeah, it's that's why it's good to know, what path you're on, what it is you're trying to do and create. So that way you have a clear path. Um, I got deviated from my path a few times, going from drawing comic book stuff to drawing anime stuff, and then trying to do like a fusion hybrid, and then trying to come up with comic book characters, and then trying to figure out what audience is for. It's all that stuff takes time, and as you're learning a particular skill, sure, you can make those mistakes, but when you're trying to complete a project, um, mistakes cost time. Especially like a decision that you may do on a piece. How much backtracking you got to do? That's why it's good to save a backup of your artwork and multiple layers and all that, because that contributes to how efficient and how wisely you use your time. That's one of the artist's greatest enemies. Father time.
I know that I had to create these fashion
Mm-hmm.
clothes were I think about in my story. And some of these clothing items you can wear this here, not look totally stupid, like you're a cosplayer or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole point. I was looking to get this made. And I have a couple friends. Their dad does knockoffs and stuff
Mm-hmm.
over here. He
Oh.
goes to Thailand to get his shit done. Then he switched over because Thailand was getting expensive.
Mm-hmm.
From dirt cheap
Yeah.
to get charging a lot because their economy and the industry was going up.
Mm-hmm.
So he went to India. He took his shit to him over. Which was it India? He started with one and then went to the other. And then we did because I would see him his old man. I would see him at the house. I'd pick him up. His son's a driver
Mm-hmm.
with me, so I'd pick him up, and then I'd see his dad. I'd say, "Oh, you're back?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm going pretty soon again."
Mm-hmm.
And then his house looked ridiculous because he he had these warehouse, but it was all filled up. So eventually he started putting his inventory in his house.
Mm-hmm.
So his house was all full of boxes and shit. I'd come by, he'd open one of the boxes and throw me some t-shirts, some kind of jacket. So here, take it in.
Mm-hmm.
Knockoff brand shit. I was like, oh, cool.
Nice.
Anyways, so I wanted to make some of this shit. He was like, yeah, he was telling me, gotta go over there because there's no real online shit, like sending emails to each other and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you for like one of these gaijins, right?
Mm-hmm.
Round eyes.
Oh, snap.
It's like then they tell you, oh yeah, you go to this company and email this guy. He says it's not the same. Like he pays a ridiculous amount
Mm-hmm.
of low. It's so fucking low to make his knockoffs
Mm-hmm.
compared to these other dudes' knockoffs, right?
Yeah.
And their companies is basically like, yeah, for white man.
Mm-hmm.
There's these Thailand or Indian companies just fleecing them. Don't go to these companies. He was telling me you gotta if you want sweatshops,
Oh,
prices,
snap.
then you gotta go to the sweatshops.
Yeah. I mean,
And it sounds bad, but I ain't got shit. You know, I ain't Nike. I ain't one of these.
nah, Apple.
I can't pay this ridiculous price, professional price, just to get my shit made. While
Yeah.
they themselves
Mm-hmm.
go to get their shit made at these very same sweatshops.
Yeah.
So fuck it, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'll go over there and I'll buy 1,000 fucking hoodies of my shit, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll put it in my house just like dude.
Yeah. I mean,
Kids have to climb over the boxes just to eat breakfast.
damn. Damn.
Like, yeah, take us, give that to your friends. Let them wear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the clothing industry and designing for clothing. That's a whole nother market, man. Um, that's why I have 4-step plan for um, the stuff that I'm creating. Comic book first, animation to tie into comics, collectible toys or PVCs, statues, and lastly, to put all those characters in a fighting game. That's lifelong. You know, I'm gonna do that combo for as long as I can for the rest of my life. So that way I kind of touch on every area that inspire me to do what I do now, you know. So my path is very linear. And I do have, you ever heard of ZBrush?
I have, but I don't know what it is.
Hell, Odin, how you doing, man? Um, ZBrush, you know, like you got clay sculptures and stuff like that. People make statues out of clay.
I know in Japan they got these little kitty statues. Man, I hate
Oh.
kitty statues.
Okay, so ZBrush allows you to sculpt stuff in a 3D environment on a computer. So remember, like the models that I showed you, the app that I use as a reference to draw.
Okay.
Yeah, those, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
So
I
those,
think I remember.
yeah. So somewhere along the line, somebody uses software like either Blender or ZBrush to make those characters,
Uh,
3D like.
okay.
So
I think I know what you're saying.
Yes.
It's like a virtual studio,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Yep.
You're in some sort of virtual, I don't know, reality type augmented thing, and you're moving.
Moving clay
To-
boxes
I
and
don't know.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to make these action figures or
Yep.
titty statues. So,
Well, and
okay.
that's the thing. When I was joking about the 3D printer, that's the next step because the data from what you create on computer or iPad, whatever app you use, the data is saved and you can upload it to a 3D printer. And it'll take some time to print it, but you got your, gray figure right there. All you got to do is color it. And I think some 3D printers they color too. So that's what I have planned on doing in the future because I already have ZBrush, already got Blender. Blender is free, but it's a SOB to learn because it's so awkward. But people make video game characters, um, 3D video game characters, like World of Warcraft and all that stuff. They get on ZBrush to make those characters. They give them a frame and an animation to move to an action and all that stuff. But also with 3D printing and with the ZBrush, because they did this in Black Panther, they can make clothing with 3D printers. They just design it and print it right on out. But like I said, that's another skill. So when you were saying the painting was a daunting task, were you referring to the
Well,
painting?
it's not daunting. It's just no, not painting is a daunting task. It is a whole other direct than what I needed to. Like all right now, all I need is line art.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to color any of this.
Okay.
And so sometimes colors doesn't even apply
Mm-hmm.
to, like, you open up a manga, what do you see?
Oh yeah, most of them
All
black and white.
black and white.
Yeah.
So if I spend time learning how to paint, I can do the color. That's just
True.
one goddamn thing. You know,
Yep.
I got 300 of these pages to figure out how to use one goddamn color, basically, right?
You gotta go over.
Background of white.
You gotta go over all of color theory.
Yeah. So learning painting is not. It's gonna be. It's gonna replace the time that I do for my makeup.
Indeed.
I can't have that. So just put it aside because it'll always be there. It's not like it's gonna fucking go away or anything like that.
No, man, you got to learn coloring now before color goes away.
So that's how I made the decision. I was like, I gotta stop this.
Mhm.
2 weeks. It's been fun, but it actually was a waste of time.
Well, you did learn
Right.
some things, but yeah, for what you want to do, did burn
Like,
some time.
Really, and that's. I would rather waste my time learning painting, but that's me talking shit, because like I waste my time on YouTube. I waste my time on Twitter looking at fucking fucked up posts when I still get drawn.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn. I'm talking like, oh yeah, I'm trying to be serious. I'm not gonna painting.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll go and watch this chick fart baby powder.
Oh my
ass
God!
on
Yeah.
YouTube.
See, I tell you,
You ever see that?
no. You
I
can't.
saw that
I tell you.
on yesterday's YouTube. I turned turn that shit off because I follow all these meme and troll accounts. They post videos. There's this chick that does painting, or I don't know, does art. I guess this is her art form. She sticks powder in her ass or paint and farts it onto a canvas.
Yeah, I ain't watching that.
And I was just like, what's going on? But the best part, what I'm addicted to is the comment section. I went through the comment section and
Oh my god.
people are hilarious. Everybody is a comedian. It's something pretty good.
Yeah.
So I just spend my whole time
Mhm.
wasted on that instead of working on my makeup.
Nah, man, you can't be doing that. Yeah, that.
I should have, if I was truly responsible, talking about, let me put painting aside because I don't think I would have spent my time better learning how to paint than watching this picture.
Oh yeah.
Great Picasso work.
Yeah.
No parts.
That's why you were sending me some stuff. I was like, man, I can't be watching that stuff. Crack cocaine, man. That stuff, crack kills. When people start doing stuff like that and they start using their crack to try to do art, it's just like, man, I started thinking of Hunter Biden. It's like, I got to be a better artist than this guy. That's.
Oh man, even if you were a better artist than this guy, you can't compete.
Yeah.
You gotta be in the Black Sun family.
Yeah.
You know, if you ain't in that, then they know what with you.
Oh, I know.
His circles, whatever.
Yeah.
They're not gonna fuck with you. They'll be like, who's this guy?
I would have to be like the son of Barack Obama or something crazy. Cutting deals. But yeah, I know how it is. Gotta do the right thing. Utilize the time wisely.
Look at all this background here. Drawing bushes.
Ooh.
Always forget.
Bushes.
Always end up doing the opposite. They always say paint the foreground darker than the background.
Mm.
I mean, the ones in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Always do the opposite. I'm like, fuck. Gotta go erase this shit.
Hey, well, I mean, you find your own method after a while, to how you want to do the artwork. So that's one of the key things to that. Literally. All right. So let's see. I'm gonna render some cars now, and then the damn cloud takes a lot. I don't know why I keep drawing all these long, intricate clouds, knowing it's going to take forever. But I like them though. Let's see here.
Bush.
All right, so car render. So yeah, man, got another weekend upon us. What you got in store for the weekend?
Same thing we do every time.
Try to take over the world. Even Pinky and the Brain needed a vacation from that.
Well, my kids got a recital, but they got this thing. Only one parent goes.
What?
So, yeah.
Only one parent can go.
Wife's gonna go,
Mm-hmm.
and then me and the baby, other kids, and stay home and play video games, and I'm gonna be drawn.
Oh yeah? What video games?
They like what I buy them. So they're all born in October. We're all born in October.
Nice.
Youngest one born in Halloween.
Scorpios.
See which she got she wanted Pokemon, the new one coming out.
Oh
It's
yeah.
not out yet. So it's just like, baby, then you gotta wait, right? She said, okay, I'll wait. Anyways, she likes playing Kirby.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
I had
Nintendo.
to translate some of these because the other one is called Dobuchu Mori, right?
Wow.
Dobuchu Mori it's Animal Crossing
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
stage. What else is there? Dragon Quest Builders 2.
Okay. RPG. Yeah.
Yes. It's kind of RPG. It's more Minecraft, Japanese anime Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
So she likes
Nice.
that one. She's been working on that. And then at night, these ghosts come out, chasing. She dug a hole,
Mm-hmm.
jumped in, and put the dirt on top. Waited till morning.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, go out and fight them, baby. And she's like, no, I'm not good at fighting in this game.
Got to defend your territory.
Them ghosts are OP though. So
Oh,
she's
yeah.
right to be scared of those. I'll be playing with that.
Yeah.
But they both got their switches.
Mm-hmm.
We been playing together and stuff.
Nice. That's good. You know, that way you just
Oh.
not buying Grand Theft Auto for them and leaving them to to be heavily influenced by that chaotic game.
Oh man, Grand Theft Auto.
Mhm.
I never play that. The first ones.
Yeah.
Especially the one with San Andreas.
Oh wow.
But what I heard now is that they're going woke.
Oh
So the
yeah.
latest one, I'm just like, yeah,
Yep.
I'm done with this
Yep.
franchise, whatever.
Yep. Yeah, that's that. As soon as I heard that, I was like, "Yep, nope, ain't doing it." You know, if that's the path they want to take. Have fun without me.
He was trying to be badass and skinny jeans and shit.
And that's the thing. Like somebody was saying when they first broke that news, they were like, "I don't know why they talking about they going woke now. They already had the Ballad of Gay Tony, you know. So you already had your alphabet representation. So how much? How much?
Yeah, I mean, like, just you don't have to go woke. It's already woke. You
Yeah.
know, like even if it's a parody of real life, it is. It's a parody of real life.
Yeah.
So you don't even have to make it more. If someone wants to create a character that represents themselves, nothing. Just go to character creation. But if you
Exactly.
gotta do the whole fucking goddamn story like that,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't. Why the fuck that again?
Yeah.
Why do I want to fuck? I want to be not want to be, but why are you gonna force me to watch a story about a dude wearing skate jeans or a chick wearing skate jeans
Yeah.
being a badass? Like
Yeah.
that's not my hero.
Nope. Nope. Not at all.
Trying to make this my hero, and that's where you what you said come. Like kids play this shit. I mean, it is Grand Theft Auto, you know, right? Violence,
Yeah.
NC-17, all this shit. But most definitely now, it's not about NC-17 anymore. It's about propaganda,
Yep.
grooming and brainwashing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Indeed.
it's like, fuck that shit. They're
Yeah.
trying to replace the hero archetype that again, what we talked about,
Mm-hmm.
that shooting, a black kid did what he did because there's this hero archetype that exists in
Mm-hmm.
our world. He wanted to emulate that
Yep.
without pushing, you know, without sticking down, jumped out there, picked up shots for that lady and her kid, while
Yeah.
her own husband combated her.
Yeah. That's crazy. Crazy Madness. They had a classic on earlier from back in the day.
Oh,
Hercules
hold on.
with Lou Ferrigno.
Go. Let me see. See, married him. Okay, go ahead.
Hmm. Now,
The
now,
lady married the boyfriend that abandoned her.
what?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh. No, that's crazy. That's why, like, man, I keep saying, like, unless you've been married for a while, man, there's some crazies out here. No, thank you. You know, but no, I was saying, I watched a classic earlier, Hercules with Lou Ferrigno, 1980s, back in the day. Man, they don't make them like that anymore. They really don't.
I don't remember. I think I saw it too.
Yeah,
I
he
remember
was.
there was a couple of them. Because Arnold Schwarzenegger and Hercules one too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hercules in New York before Arnold could be so vocal in the English language now. Yeah, because I think there's two of the Hercules movies with Lou Ferrigno. I think the first one he was able to he spoke and everything, but I think after that that's when he went deaf and someone else was filling in for his voice in the second one.
Oh, I didn't know he went deaf.
Yeah, if you listen to how he talks, um, what was it? He was in some movie called I think Cage. It was like I guess his version of Bloodsport. Yeah, he was in that, and he
That makes
played
sense now.
he played a combat veteran that he got shot in the head, but he survived. But it gave him mental retardation, so he was happy-go-lucky but susceptible to influence. So somebody tried to put him in a cage competition, and he was winning. You know, but yeah, his voice is that happens when people they lose their
You know,
their
one
hearing.
other muscle man that had a weird fucking voice in his dubs and shit.
Who?
It was Bolo.
Oh
Remember Bolo
yeah,
talk?
Bolo Ying.
In,
Yes.
in any of his scenes, he'd be like, "I'm Bronco."
Yeah. Oh
I
my
found out.
gosh.
I found out. Dude had this thing where it wouldn't. You couldn't use his real voice
Hmm.
at the time. He wanted where even though everyone else was using their real voice,
Yeah.
he wanted time to go dub his own voice. Like he didn't even have, like he would go to a studio, like why not just say it because he liked how that sounded, so
Yeah.
he would do that. And
Yeah.
that's why, because when you hear, it's always like,
Yeah.
so
You are next.
the talk.
Very good, but brick, not hit back. But I mean, that voice matched his intensity. So it was funny as hell, but at the same time, it's like, whoa, this guy kicked my butt. Or shoot, let alone kill me, you know?
Well, I love that.
And then what was that in Double Impact? I don't think he said a damn word. All he was saying was mm, mm, just grunts.
Another, let's see,
Van
another
Damme.
big
Yeah.
bad guy.
Hmm.
I met this guy. Is Professor Tanaka, and Professor Tanaka was a wrestler too.
Professor Tanaka.
Yeah, you don't know. You know who he is when you see him.
Was he in
Look him up.
was he in Fist of Legend?
He's in the law. He's in Running Man. He's in James Bond.
Was he Battle Royale? Was he the teacher in that?
No, 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 no. This guy is big, big. When I was a little kid, he picked me and my little brother up.
Oh wow.
Me on one bicep, my little brother on the other bicep. Took a
Hmm.
picture. You know, big ass dude. He was like, they presented him. So we went to this camp where they had kickboxing and all this other shit.
Okay.
There. And they were gonna present him with a black belt,
Mm-hmm.
right? And the reason why is he had to get specially made black belt.
Mm.
So what it was is 3 black belts sewn together.
Damn. He's
Because he
triple
was so
crown.
blind. So all the kids were expecting to come. They love him, right?
Mm-hmm.
He teaches judo stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's a judo man. And anyways, he doesn't show up. So at night, like, it's a camp, right? But
Mhm.
everybody wanted to go to dinner at a restaurant, so all the families packed up. Well, they left the camp and stuff, right? But they
Mhm.
loaded up in the cars, and we all chose a restaurant, went there, right?
Yeah.
And it was sad, you know. Oh, Tanaka didn't show up.
Mhm.
You already know, right? Anyways, he shows up at the restaurant, opens the restaurant night, opens the door, and the bitch is screaming like the waitress, like.
Yeah, because he's so large.
This big dude, right?
Yeah.
But that's not why she's screaming. Not only was he's a big dude, but he had blood. His whole face was covered in blood,
Nice.
and his whole top part of his suit was all bloody, and he had pieces of glass stuck in his fucking face and skull.
Sound like
Right.
he doing too much.
And the reason why he didn't show up to
Mhm.
the camp for the ceremony, right?
Mhm.
Because this fool, he drove a little sports car and he ripped out the front of the seat.
Oh yeah, like
Because he
Arnold did
couldn't
in
fit.
Commando. Yeah.
And I think that's why they did it in Commando.
Yeah.
Because this is his story. Anyways, he drives from back. Anyways, he fell asleep
Mhm.
on the highway, and his car went into there's an overpass, the center of the bike. He crashed into that pillar, right?
Mm.
And it flew out the car, right?
Mhm.
His big ass flew out the car
Mhm.
through the windshield, and he woke up on the side of the road.
Dang.
With the glass and shit. So nobody came to help him.
Yeah.
Nobody called 911. Dude, he was walking down the street with his thumbs up,
Mhm.
like hitchhike, right?
Yeah.
Nobody. And this is what he said at the dinner table. So they brought him his food, and he was sitting there, all bloody. He was eating his food. He's like, nobody wanted to help me, right?
Mm.
And it was because what he looked like. He
Yeah.
was this big motherfucker, all
Mhm.
bloody, with his thumb out, walking down the
Yeah.
street.
That's
walking down the side of the highway.
that's like yeah.
Nobody wanted to stop for that
Yeah.
shit.
Worst case scenario, hit everybody's mind in that case, you know? Yeah.
So yeah. So they're like, nope, we're gonna pass this guy.
Yeah.
Defense voice.
Mhm. Yeah, that's crazy.
Anyways, he was another action movie star that had that weird ass voice.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, go look him up. You should see who I'm talking about. Because right now, when I mentioned his name, not a lot of people were like, oh, I think one other streamer
Mhm.
was like, holy shit, you met Professor Blanca? I was like, yeah, he was my judo teacher. I was
Nice.
a little kid.
You know judo?
No, I don't know judo because I can't say I was so young and at that age, when you go to these karate schools or bicycle, it's fucking babysitting.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
you ain't there. They ain't gonna spend time on you. He's a celebrity teacher too. He definitely ain't gonna spend time.
Oh. Well, I mean, the reason why I say that is because when I was 25, well, 26, and I used to spar on the Taekwondo Olympic training team at the school I was at, we had a 11-year-old black belt who she was going for her second degree, and she kicked hard. You know, she was dead serious. Like some of the other kids were scared to spar against her because her discipline was like it was there, and she was bound for some great things. So that's why I asked. Sometimes
family do taekwondo.
her family did not, but they made sure they got her there every single class and for every single competition. They were very supportive of her goal, of her dream. So sometimes there are prodigies that start at a young age. Um, Never know. That's why I asked. What'd you say his name was?
Professor Tanaka.
Professor Tanaka. That's the same clan that Frank Dukes was part of, right? The Tanaka clan.
I don't know
Yeah.
about Frank Dukes.
Oh yeah,
That's about
Bloodsport.
Dan.
Oh man, hold up. That's freaking.
I knew it.
That's Odd Job from James Bond. Yeah,
So
he
you recognize him.
he is a
You know
damn
who he
monster.
is when you see him.
Yeah, this dude is definitely a freaking monster.
And he used to be a pro wrestler. He used to wrestle.
Yeah, I can tell. Shoot, In fact, it was so ironic because he was in one of my favorite movies called Last Action Hero, and where Arnold Schwarzenegger, and yeah, he was the one that answered the door. Wow, small world. He said you address him as professor, huh? That's how he was holding it down.
He don't have the privilege. It was a thing that was going around,
Mm-hmm.
I think, back in the day with the judo and jiu-jitsu for the black belts.
Oh yeah, because each style was competing for that top ticket where someone would ask, "What's the best martial art right now?" That kind of thing. Because even in what was it Ip Man 4, in the Marines, karate was the dominant martial art at that time, and one of Bruce Lee's students, who before he started doing Jeet Kune Do, was teaching Wing Chun to this military marine. And the man, that movie was a trip because the drill sergeant was so racist. This guy, the soldier, he brought in his Wing Chun wooden dummy, right? And he started practicing with it, and everybody else is training in karate. It's like, what are you doing? Get in line, basically. So he was like, I hope to, share this with our unit. It may be very effective. And they made a deal. He said, if you can beat, the instructor, um, then we can teach Wing Chun here. But if you can't beat him, get back in line. And the instructor beat him, and then he went over the guy's head. Oh, before he went over the guy's head, the instructor beat the student, right? And the damn drill sergeant had the wooden dummy. He set it on fire, and had it hauled to the trash can. Like literally, the joint was on fire, and he was nodding his head with his arms crossed, looking at the Wing Chun student. That shit was so funny, man. I was like, bro. But yeah, that happens. You know, the trying to find the perfect fighting style during that time. That was the thing. I'm sure you're familiar with that.
Yeah, don't expect fucking ridiculous amount of money in the Marine Corps to develop this thing called Marine Corps Martial Arts.
Oh yeah.
Place line company drills, millions of fucking dollars,
Mm-hmm.
and they went through this all these I don't know what to say, masters and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and then they were just fleecing the government for all this money, saying that their shit is the best and this that,
Mm-hmm.
and what they would do is compile this huge fucking binary
Yep.
of techniques and stuff, right? They
Mm-hmm.
would disseminate to the ranks, so you would get your well, the ones in charge of the program, that they would teach or go through a course, develop a course, and certify other instructors, and they would go to their units and certify, and it'd be like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then it took a while because yeah, they were just fleecing everything, and then so you come down and they teach you, and you're like, fuck, you get your certificate, and you even get a little fucking belt. That's what you see now. Well, service members in the Marine Corps wearing these webbing belts, right?
Mm-hmm.
That are different color. These things are a belt system. You got tan, green, and brown and black,
Mm-hmm.
right? And the techniques at first, they were good, but
You got watered down.
they weren't for everyone. They
Yeah.
weren't for everyone.
Yeah.
They have to be watered down. This is the reason why they have to be watered down. It's because in infantry, let's say regiment, even in infantry, all the way down to the company,
Mm-hmm.
right? You have people from all walks of life
Mm-hmm.
coming in there, right? And then you have to teach and all of them the same thing, right?
Yep.
Some of them have prior experience in some sort of martial arts, they would catch it really quick.
Yeah.
While others, they've never even fought anyone in their fucking life.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
when they throw a punch, it be soft as babysitting. Ridiculous.
Damn.
Uncoordinated, it is basically the girl punch.
Mm-hmm.
The wrists and the flailing and shit. Like, what the fuck? You're like, a full grown man and you fucking throwing a punch like this? Anyways. So what happens is that in that binder, right, they're gonna, what's it? They're gonna check, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fucking word it is. I forgot my English again, man. They're gonna check, they get their money, right? So they're gonna ask, what worked, what did it? What
Oh yeah, review. After,
debriefings.
yeah, after action review, yeah.
And then I was saying, I was complaining about this. I was just like, majority of these fucks are uncoordinated. They can't do these taekwondo kicks,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
They can't do these boxing drills, because there's only 3 fucking punches. Well, there's 4, but 3 of them they can do, right? And then for everyone else doing the debriefing and stuff, right? They went through and they almost said the same thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they cut and tear pages out, paid more money to these masters and stuff. All right, and it gets watered down to basically where you're teaching how to throw a jab and then throw a cross.
That's a damn shame.
And then maybe an uppercut, maybe a hook, depends.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on the majority of what you got. You know, if you got a bunch of beginners, it's
Yeah, it's a cluster.
super watered down shit.
Yeah.
And then another thing was the triangle choke.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yep.
This was a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so you had within that, you had the military personnel that were that were the instructors. They all advocated for
Mhm.
their martial arts.
Yeah.
And all the jiu-jitsu guys were talking about the triangle choke this, triangle choke that.
Yep.
It don't work on if your soldier is 5 foot.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Different leverage.
His leg is too tiny,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then we had people say, "Oh, it worked. Even if you're tiny, you're just not doing it right."
Oh yeah.
And then
Yeah.
we put a regular guy in full combat gear, right? And then had a little tiny dude. I was like, "Get your legs around him. Get your fucking legs around him and do that taekwondo show." He could close his fucking legs,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And it's just, so this big debate about how effective it is and all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like some of this stuff you have to have a certain type of body type.
Yeah.
You have to have a certain type of fucking mentality. You have a certain type of experience.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's watered down.
Yeah.
That's why it's all watered down, and
Yeah.
that's why you see what you see.
Yeah. They gotta make sure.
People,
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, okay. I'll just gonna end with like, don't buy the hype.
Oh yeah. Exactly.
I learned martial arts in the military.
Oh nah. I learned.
Like, oh, I'll fuck you up.
I learned martial arts outside of military, and every time that they have like some kind of martial arts training or something, some combat training, CQC, all that kind of stuff, they always put me on the details so I can't participate. It's like, bruh, y'all are killing me. But, you know, that's fine. I'll just keep doing my beach body on demand, my knees and elbows. But yeah, even basic training for me, the most the most hand to hand training we got was learning how to do the scrimp. You lay on your back, you put your leg over, you put your foot down across your other leg, and you push and slide your body, up while you got your hands up. That's the only thing I learned on basic training with that when it came to hand to hand combat. And I was like, man,
It is a good thing.
yeah.
I'm not trying to fucking. I'm just trying to put it in perspective.
Oh yeah.
Just for this conversation wise.
Yeah.
You know, how dying first again.
Mm-hmm.
Real life is right.
Yeah.
You don't need to make it extra time.
No.
It's already done right.
Exactly.
And you one size does not fit all.
Mm-mm.
Right. This makes sense.
Nope.
One size does not fit all here. And it applies to a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The military is a tiny feature of this.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people have been trying to use it as their own personal fucking experiment.
Oh yeah. No doubt.
And it's because the military is a direct demographic of the population,
Mm-hmm.
right? You ain't gonna have any deviation. You know, you ain't not gonna have. Well, let's just put it like this: if what's the percentage of black people in the United States? It's like 16%, 16 or something like that.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
So that exact same percentage, right? When you survey, right, the military, it's got to be the same, and that's because.
Oh yeah, it had that
military
ratio.
gets its soldiers,
Mhm.
right? They get them directly from the public.
Yep.
So let's go with seeing how this is the year and age of being woke and representation is how many are gay, LGBT,
Exactly.
whatever,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be what? It's gonna be just the same
Yeah.
tiny percentage
As there is,
if
yeah.
you survey the military and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that is why a lot of institutions and people who have money to throw around
Mm-hmm.
use the military.
Oh
as
yeah.
their own fucking
They come up with these new
It's-
cockamamie schemes and all that.
So some of it's cool. Like
Mhm.
I would say Gatorade. If people don't know about Gatorade, but Gatorade has its own science to business and everything.
Yeah.
Gatorade invested a lot of money, right,
Mm-hmm.
into testing out their their fucking drink
Yeah, with the electrolytes and all that. Yeah.
within the military. It was so much that if you were a Marine during a certain time, right,
Mm-hmm.
you would be able to get free Gatorade.
Oh man.
No matter what.
Damn. I missed
I
that.
remember that shit. And that was cool. That was
Mhm.
good to me. I was like, and I didn't know. And their experiments were like, not only just for electrolytes, like how much, how fast or how much it took us for a soldier to overheat.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
they had soldiers running in in PT gear, combat gear, and then just winter clothing. You know,
Yeah.
like and it was crazy. Crazy results. A lot of stuff was found and
Mhm.
stuff. Did you know the palms of your hand and feet are regulating temperature
Yeah.
in your body?
Yeah, they're like sensors. You know, like cockroaches got antler or antenna. We got hands and feet. That can.
So they found that uh, if the soldier held a cold object in each of his hands,
Mhm.
it would prolong the period that he was able to function before he overheated.
Mm.
You know? So like, and then they gave these studies too. They didn't just hoard them. You know, they gave these studies to the military. The military does something with it.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't see the fruits of these labors
Mm-hmm.
the whole fucking time I was there. But it was cool getting free Gatorade
Yeah.
for how many
And,
years it was.
and fast forward to now, we got freaking every time you go on base, you got Gatorade, Powerade, you got options.
Oh yeah.
You know, like I was doing Celsius heat for a while, and one girl was telling me that it's just as bad as Red Bull. So, based on what she said, I used my common sense and pulled out my smartphone and compared the two. And yeah, they're kind of similar because, like, where one might have a lower amount of maybe sodium, the other one have a higher amount of sugar, all those little things. So it's just like, you know what? If I want an energy boost, I'll take a shot of apple cider vinegar. We're going to make that happen. And yeah, I'm good. But I know that's not for everybody. That is not for everybody. So yeah, man, I'll probably let's see what time. Yeah, I'll probably be on here for about 10 more minutes because I gotta pack up my military gear, duty calls, all that kind of madness. So yeah, that's one thing. You got the advantage with manga. I mean, I could do a black and white comic, but I definitely want to do full color if I can.
That's Mike fucking auto slept again. He did it one time when we were talking
Mhm.
about that. Yeah, so yeah, there's always a trade off. There's always a trade off in everything.
Mhm.
So that is an advantage, and this well, one of the trade offs is that since it is so you can forego the time consuming part of coloring everything, right?
Mhm.
That if you notice, the average page of a manga is around 200 to 300 pages
Yeah.
compared to Western comic.
Mhm.
So that's the trade off. It's like, oh, you got more time on your hand? Draw more.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy.
Okay.
And
But
I.
in storytelling too, if you think about it,
Mhm.
you do that's more pages to get your point across.
Yep. And well, I agree. Um, I'm noticing some people they complain about filler, but it's like you're still getting more content. You know, why complain? And
Yeah, so
think.
throwaway panels.
Mhm.
There's a lot. There is a lot of throwaway panels.
Mhm.
Right? Right? But let's be real now.
You get more bang for your buck.
Is Mega doing well?
Yeah. Exactly.
Right.
So.
All 300 pages for
Mhm.
$15 to $5. Or something's $3.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Where's the money? You know, how is this beating
Mhm.
Western full Western companies? Right?
And I think it's interesting.
There's some investigation that can be done.
Yeah.
Some inner reflection.
Because the was it the 300 pages for an American comic, that's considered like an anthology. You know,
Right.
that's even beyond a graphic novel. Um,
Right.
you know, at that point. So I don't know. Maybe.
So a fair, more fair, I think, assessment would be like plot, right? How much do they get done in one book compared to the other book,
Mhm.
right? With like, do if it's 300 pages and they only got one thing out of the way, right? On one subject, one arc, one character introduction, or whatever it is,
Mhm.
right? Compared to the I guess the equal number of pages of so 300 pages of a comic, Western comic.
Mhm.
They get the same amount of plot done, theme done, you know.
Mhm.
If not, you know, I mean, like again, this needs to be looked at.
Agreed.
If you serious,
Yeah, I agree. Um, I think a lot of American manga fans, it's really hard to try to convince them they're American comics because what do they know? You know, Marvel and DC. But having more independent creators that have successful books, even like Common America, full colored manga style drawing, but you got to read it, you know, left to right. Um, and it comes out pretty often. So people have, you know, their likes with some of those. Um, that is paid off, but between, and that's the other thing too. So you guys got to deal with a monopoly when it comes to publishing. We got an outside part of the monopoly, but now the places that hold the campaigns like Indiegogo or Kickstarter, the payment processors, you know, are kind of like stagnating the momentum of what that creator could be making, and more eyes to see their product. So that's a tough one. You like fighting against the current,
You know, these politics can be connected to internet, which is causing problems. The payment processes doing crazy shit.
Yeah. And then even like with trying to get notoriety of the product being out there, on Twitter or on YouTube, is the stuff going to get shadow banned? You know, will everybody see it that needs to see it? Thankfully through like a lot of links, people have been able to see the campaigns in Comicsgate that have been censored. But again, that's like fighting against the current. So I guess it goes back to what you were saying. Trade-offs.
People say, I was living in Japan. It's that. Like, a lot of trade-offs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
I don't think the average person that doesn't like to wake up, go bumps up out of bed, go to work and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
sit at home, look at his friends,
Mm-hmm.
is gonna have a good time living alone in Japan.
Yeah, because it's even tighter
There's a
space, right?
money-driven industries, money-driven lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's expensive.
Yeah.
Complain about food in America and stuff. Like, oh boy,
Yeah. The yen.
you come on, you won't find out.
Yeah.
With America, I used to say America's always the best country, right?
Yeah, that's changed.
Like it's changed. It's changed recently,
Mm-hmm.
too. That's what made me change my mind.
Yeah.
It's not anymore. It used to.
Yeah.
Used to have people who can't even speak English come to the country, work their ass off, right, and own businesses and property.
Yeah.
Right, Kim's Market, that little bodega or that
Mm-hmm.
Asian store,
Yeah.
dry cleaning or liquor store,
Mhm.
right? That always gets robbed and shit. That's another thing too. They take a beating not only from Uncle Sam,
Mm-hmm.
paying the taxes and jump through the hoops just to get their
Mm-hmm.
store, keep it running. They also take a beating
From the community, yeah.
robbed and stuff. And these are like from some straight up pacifist culture.
Yeah. And that's the thing too. You got like up in Maryland by DC, man. They don't consider a Chinese place that sells Chinese food. They don't consider it authentic. This is Americans, the folks in the hood and all that. They don't consider it authentic unless they're ordering their food from through a bulletproof glass. You know what I'm saying? If it looked too restauranty and too flashy, I'm like, I don't know if this is that good, Yeah, it's wild, man. And that's the thing. They evolved so fast because I don't know who came up with mumbo sauce. But let me tell you something. That became the standard in the hood, at least on the East Coast, for what I know. You got to have mumbo sauce, extra mumbo sauce too, to go with the wings.
So back to the point. is why America is such a great country.
Mhm.
Because these people come from nothing and they can build something.
Yeah.
That's basically a legacy. Because
Mhm.
when that person goes, their children inherit that business, built from the ground up,
Yeah.
right? You go to any of these other countries and you want to be an entrepreneur and like that. Well, first of all, some of these countries, if you're not
A local.
of
Yeah.
that race,
Yep.
you ain't owning any property,
Exactly. Yep.
motherfucker. which is not a bad thing.
Mhm.
Now that you think, now that we had a chance to witness what goes on,
Yeah.
China owns a lot of American property,
Oh, yeah.
and then this whole inflation economy and stuff. There was a lot of scandal going on. I don't even know the average American knows about BlackRock and all this.
Oh, yeah.
With
Yeah.
property,
Mhm.
you know. So that ain't gonna happen in these other countries.
Mm-mm.
They ain't gonna sell pieces of their fucking land.
Nope.
You ain't part of
And
the race.
and
So,
then
anyways,
what's the name too? The COVID relief money that was supposed to have gone to help people. Some of that didn't go where it was supposed to go. You know what I'm saying?
uh,
So folks were scamming that, and some are getting their day in court because they got found out. But yeah, it's a lot of crazy stuff going on with all that. Go ahead.
I would say America's a good country, right?
Mhm.
Was one of the best. One of the best. Like
One of the
a lot of
best.
people came with from nothing and made something, made lives. A lot of innovation
Mm-hmm.
comes from America and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that is even going away.
Mm-hmm.
With all this regulation and stuff, you turning your the reason why we had innovation is because you left the inventors uh,
To their tools, yeah.
what's it yeah, with enough room to start inventing.
Mm-hmm.
With all this regulation and shit, right? Oh, for the environment, this that. Okay, all right, but you can't just like uh, stop. Don't do this. That's
Yeah.
illegal, right? Why don't you meet them?
Halfway.
Make some sort of halfway, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or make it work. Take into consideration, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? But no, we have EPA is not even a government fucking organization. It's a
Really?
fucking private company.
Oh.
They control a lot of regulations and shit.
Mm-hmm.
We have shit like that, and
Like the Federal Reserve. That's not
let's
a
see.
government that's not a government
Right.
organization either.
Here's one. Like you have firefighters using equipment just because either a union or OSHA or some sort of regulatory organization
Mm-hmm.
approves that, right? When then if something comes better, yeah, there's this huge red tape that it goes through,
Yeah.
and just for them to be able to use that.
Yeah. It's gotta be scrutinized.
Even if it's gonna save their life.
Mm-hmm.
And if your company is found using these items, oh, be prepared to fine. There might be jail time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's like
Because they'll outlaw stuff that will help people as opposed to getting out of the way.
throwing away food.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's
Oh.
regulation on farms. You can't grow this much of grain and corn or whatever you want, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to grow a specific amount, right? Anything over, you have to throw it away. You can't even sell it. If you sell it, you're gonna get arrested.
Yeah, because it could be food contamination, right?
Or they say that. They say
Mm-hmm.
that. But it's just that Uncle Sam wants money.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
The farmer could go and, all right, if it takes this much to supply, to give up, right, to the government, this much, right?
Mm-hmm.
Any excess, he should be able to go into any market and sell it
Yep.
and make his, make money. Then his farm will grow with this, that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not the case,
Yeah.
Throw away gallons of fucking milk, throw away gallons of grain.
Yeah.
Huge amounts of crop and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, with all this, and then politics get worse and worse.
Oh yeah. So I mean, like even like recently, look at how many food processing centers that magically caught fire in a single year compared to many other years. You know. Meanwhile, you got Knucklehead talking about, dark winter, get ready for inflation, or inflation's good for the country. It's like, man, get off of that crack. Better yet, get off of stage and smoke your crack off stage. Okay, just let somebody else do that job, because those kind of decisions are killing people. It really is.
I didn't even know till, let's see, a couple weeks ago, whatever, about the baby formula.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No baby formula in the United States.
Yeah,
for a period of time.
you got.
That was insane.
I cracked a joke.
You're not gonna have baby.
I cracked a joke, which was probably a bad joke, but I cracked it anyway. I said, it makes no sense that it's possibly more fentanyl in the United States than there is baby formula. Where the heck did we go wrong? you know?
So that's horrible. It's like, freaking, everything's politically motivated, right?
Mm-hmm.
The source can be traced down, and I think that's why America has lost its place as one of the best countries. It's not free. It's not out of free.
Yeah, it's lost its splendor.
Hopefully it stays, over the brave, right? But now I'm thinking like that might be going out the window too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a rough one, man. Yeah. Only but so much I can say on that one, because I know I got some folks that like to watch. Oh yeah, by the way, for some odd reason, I lost a subscriber on YouTube, but I gained one on Rumble. So I don't know if it was the same person, or if I pushed some nerves on somebody, which I think is hilarious.
So, or maybe me too. Talking racist shit.
Yeah. People got to toughen up, but that's one reason why I'll never commit to YouTube fully. I just won't, because I treat YouTube where at any given time my stuff can be taken down, and my content, it could be gone. Whereas that's why I stream on multiple platforms, because I at least got a backup. If I don't have a backup, what the heck am I doing this for? Nobody's going to get a chance to see it or watch a replay if that's the case. And that's not fun. You know what I'm saying, Huggy? That is not fun.
I'm on the opposite. Good. Nobody can see my shit.
Nah.
My hateful words with my mega. Because my mega won't be as hateful as me.
Ain't going to be cursing people out.
Talking about white guilt.
Oh,
Don't
man.
worry about that.
That'll be a trip.
I promise you action, invention. I'll make you laugh, I'll make you cry.
Laugh and cry. Good combination.
Anyways, Well,
Yeah.
that's what it used to be back in the day, right?
Yeah.
That's what I want. You know,
Yeah.
that's what they do. These fucking companies, Disney and these movies, people just go there,
Yeah.
get their check for this.
That's why like now, man, I gotta I gotta make like real life decisions before I go see a movie. I'd be like, you know, is this worth my time? Is this gonna be as advertised? Do I feel like paying for suffering? You know what I mean? All those factors go in there now. And yeah. Because I mean, time in the movie theater is time not drawing for me. So it's just like um, I got to rethink that. Now, sometimes I'll play some video games to make sure I stay out of artist block. You know, because there'll be sometimes where you're just exhausted and nothing works with what you're drawing, and your eyes look at everything different, and you gotta get some rest. You gotta rest your eyes, and just kind of ease off and look at your art with a fresh set of eyes in the morning, however way you do it.
Well, that I always do that
Mm-hmm.
because I always get these. I've said this already, but
Mm-hmm.
I'd be drawn and be like, "Oh, I do this shit, man. Look at this. I do this," and then go to bed, wake up, look at it like, "What the fuck is this garbage? Shut the
Yeah,
what the hell?
yeah, cause
I gotta do this, just fix it.
yeah,
Too big. It's like I didn't remember drawing this head too big, eyes too far apart. Some shit.
yeah. So it's
They come in there.
it's a lot of
This
self.
scalp.
Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of self regulation when it comes to art, like your pace and all that. Um, are you in a distraction free area? Where you can focus on your art. Um, yeah, how much sleep you get? Are you exhausted? All that stuff. You
All
know.
right, so we're 2 hours in.
Oh shoot, yeah.
Let's see. Let's see what you got.
I gotta tap out.
Back out and show what you did.
All right, let me add this finish.
So what we're looking at, I think we're looking at the bottom of spaceships or
Flying cars.
That's what it looks like.
Huh?
Yep. Yeah. Just describe it to the audience, and then we have a cityscape point of view from the street level looking up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, got lots of little stuff to draw. But this moon, I want to highlight it a little bit more. And then I got to work on the glass and the light coming through the glass. Since it's closer, I got to give it more detail. And then the star of the show and all her highlights that she got, like her leg boosters and all that. Places where she stores her weapons.
Heel?
Huh?
That's her heel?
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an odd pose I gave, but I wanted to make it, kind of eye catching, and I'll probably will be adding some kind of projectile coming from this. So,
Towards us?
yeah, yeah, in your face action, and then I gave her, some schematics on her visor that she's watching, so it's kind of like coinciding with the target.
Okay.
See, she got some targets over here that I put in. And I really went over her hair and added more detail because before I didn't add that detail and I forgot. So now I definitely I added that, and yeah, I gotta add something else too because she's got like She's got like a booster. I don't know where I put it though. Let me see. Shoot. Yeah, let me open this up. Advisor, trail. None of these. Yeah, I don't know where I put her booster. But she had like a trail coming from this foot to indicate that she's jumping, towards. I just don't know where I put it. Damn. Inks. Oh, here we go.
Good?
So that's the jet stream right there. You see that? This, I got to add some color to it. But yeah, that indicates that she has those booster feet, which are, yeah. So yeah, almost ever closer to getting this cover done. And apparently Indiegogo said you can't have guns and you can't have pictures of guns in your campaign, and you something else. Oh yeah, the girl can't be in a bikini. Somebody already got struck for that. And
Oh shit.
yeah, on the campaign page you can't show none of that. Too much skin.
Now, what?
Yeah.
What story?
And you can't show blood. So
No good.
so
Was that South Park where they replace all the stormtrooper guns with walkie-talkies?
yeah, so and that's a whole key thing, and it's happened to a couple campaigns that are Comicsgate, and then there's a few off strayers that it's just like, oh, it's randomly happened to me too. I don't know why, but yeah, even like the title of my comic, I may just put VKP issue number 1 because it's got Virgin in it, it's got Kill in it,
Oh, that's a good idea.
So, but here's the other thing that I'm doing though. Even though I'm doing the campaign, to sell my books in bulk, I'm also having them available on my websites for print on demand. So anytime, if I get railroaded, for whatever reason, the many thousands of reasons that everything's offensive now. If I get railroaded, I can send people to here. I'm gonna show you. I can send people to my comic shop here, where they can purchase my books, print on demand, fine art pieces, and stuff. In fact, I just got the proof for the Marshall right here. It came out pretty good, except for U.S. Postal Service mashed it into my mailbox, so it had like a slight bend in it. But it was in a cardboard, container. So these already come with the plastic covering it, and it's got like, I don't know if I can show it, but it's got texture to it, to the surface of the fine art piece. No, I don't think my camera can see it. My camera ain't that high def. This is just a print. Now my comic. Give me a minute. Oh no. Nope. I had it. I think I put them away. I'll show them next stream. But Yeah. So I got that for hard prints. And also, if somebody just wants to get it digitally, they don't want to deal with the shipping and all that, they can also read my comic in my Dropbox shop, which I've been updating as well. So $10, you get over 10 pieces of the art. Like check out the Demon Queen. These are just examples of what you get, and then you get a video, start to finish of the progress made. You even get the progress video or the progress piece right here. And then you got a video. The Demon Queen's video is like it's like 2 gigs, so it's in 3K. But VKP is available here too in PDF format. So in case I get railroaded by trying to do a campaign, people can still get it. You know what I mean? So try to cover all my bases with that. Um, because you just never know. You know what I mean? Like this right here, I couldn't even put that on the campaign. The way that's set up, hell no. They'll light me up. You're like, oh,
Blood,
yeah, yeah.
like, show what you have.
I know, right? So yeah, I got a physical store and I got a digital store, and then I have clothing one, but
I
for
was going, I was going through the Indiegogo, and
Mhm.
there's this one barbarian anthology art book, right?
Mhm.
It had nudity, blurred out the titties and coochie and whatever, and assholes. He blurred it out, but it had violence, dude chopping off Goblin's head and stuff.
Mhm.
I was like, man, uh, from what I've read, this would be qualify as like a no-no.
Yeah,
I wonder how this guy is getting away with it.
and that's the thing. Like they pick and choose who they go after. You know what I mean? Their guidelines. They'll say, "Hey, it's community guidelines," but it'll be vague as hell. It would be flat out vague as hell, because it allows that gray area where it can say, "Oh, this one's getting punished," and it would. I wouldn't do this. Like if, well, I don't know, like if my campaign got struck and I saw somebody else's campaign doing the exact same thing and there's no problems with them, I probably would say something, but I'm not trying to help bring down somebody else's stuff. I just want to coordinate level playing field, you know, and for some of those that are like that, um, they're up. But now Indiegogo is doing a thing where the campaign's not being seen. So people have to keep sharing the link over and over and over in order for for eyes to see it, Because if you just go on Indiegogo and look for some of those Commonsgate campaigns, can't find them. It's as if they never existed. And that's one consistency. If you ever notice, if you go across pretty much every single, social media that is on board with, the in crowd, every single one of them they'll shadow ban you. Facebook shadow bans, Twitter shadow bans, Instagram shadow bans. Dude, did you hear about the story where Instagram was reporting, um, I guess, adult entertainers like their OnlyFans and their accounts with Instagram to be on the terrorist watch list?
Why? I don't understand.
Prior, prior test run, prior test run.
Oh,
Because if they test that out on them and they're able to coordinate it and get away with it, who's next? Who do you think is next? So, um, That's why I like Rumble. That's why I like, Twitch, because I started streaming on Twitch first. And even with social media, I got Truth Social. I'm on Gab. I'm on Getter. I'm on Parlor. In addition to, Twitter and stuff. Do as many eyes see as there are on Twitter and Instagram, Facebook? Probably not, but I would rather be able to share my stuff freely and know that natural numbers were happening, real people were seeing this stuff, as opposed to it being hidden um, from sight. Even for example, like I did a comparison. The previous stream that I did, you and I were talking, um, 20 viewers on YouTube. You know how many on Rumble? Take a, it was like 170 views on Rumble. So, you know what I mean?
20.
Huh?
Yeah, that's a lot compared to 20.
Yeah. So that's the main key difference there. I get it, like a lot of CG folks that they stay committed to YouTube. But it's like, bro, I'm getting tired of being told, this ain't allowed and being thrown into social media jail. I'm just not that kind of person. I'll be on there, but I'm not gonna make the same mistake I did
Did they
before.
do that to you yet?
What?
Have they done that to you? So you would
Oh,
top out or
oh yeah. On YouTube, I mean, they copy my previous channel. They copyright struck it so much that like it was like 5 years later. It was from videos I posted 5 years later. They were still copyright striking it, and it's like, why are you telling me this? And then the videos I would make private, and they still strike it.
what?
But that proved to me
Oh
that,
shit.
yeah, that proved to me they could still see it. Privacy don't mean nothing if you're on their platform. So that's why I came up with this new channel for art specifically. I try to keep it neutral and
Man,
stuff, but
keep it neutral.
I try. But
I'm sorry.
it's hard, especially with all this shinduckery going on. Mm-mm. So I had to tell them no. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and if you take me down, I get it. But guess what? It's available elsewhere. So that's kind of how I look at it. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and tap out. You got anything you want to share? By all means.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, I've just been working on this top panel,
Hmm.
the background and drawing trees, trying the bushes, trying to make it consistent
Hmm.
with the other pages.
Nice.
That's it. Yeah, got the blood
Yeah, them.
footprint right here.
Yeah, them claws and everything. You got it down. Did you use any line tools for the Did you use any line tools for the the ears right here?
Oh, well, it's all freehand. All
Nice.
free.
All right. All right. This one looks really good, like with his attire, and he's got the knife and everything. He's ready to go.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pull it better. Okay, see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, this is so the way I do it is like I said before, if it's in my mind,
Mm-hmm.
right, I better get it out of the way now,
Yep.
not later, right? Because it's when I wake up, it's gonna be like, what the fuck, and well, even if I wrote notes on it,
Mm-hmm.
so this page is actually later.
Okay.
This is like he's about to die, and I had this image in my mind where this is his last bit before the tiger pounces on and kills him.
Mm-hmm.
Or what he'd be doing. He'd be looking up, getting ready. So I did this page and yeah, thank you. Like that's
Yeah.
exactly what I was going for.
Yeah.
That's that.
Yeah, no doubt, man. You've been putting in a lot of work with this, and it shows. You know, it definitely shows. So, um, looking forward to see it in its entirety one day. You know, but you already got more pages rolling than I do. So, hey, it's a
No,
good thing.
no, you, you, you got more things, right? Oh, this is also one to look at. Letter see it and then have
Oh,
to draw it.
yep, yep, that makes sense. Mustache man got caught by the spotlight. Hmm.
I was thinking like, well, how am I gonna use this? Well, why so random thoughts?
Hmm.
And I was thinking like, I'll have like a knight running up behind him, right?
Hmm.
And then have the maybe do a page, a couple panels where he shoots into the light that's blinding him,
Yep.
and the light goes away, right?
Hmm.
And then there's like Gandalf, like a wizard with a big old bullet hole
Mm.
in his head.
Mm.
And he
Damn.
turns around, catches the knight, and kills the knight.
Damn. That's how you gotta do it. All in the
Brought
re.
a gun to a fantasy world.
Oh man.
OP.
Yep. It's all in the reflexes. So yeah, man.
This gun is also I try to use real guns. So
Hmm.
this gun is a 19. No, not 19. No. This one is a Desert Eagle. The other one
Okay.
was a 19.
Nice.
That I drew for the kids.
Okay.
This is a Desert Eagle.
Yeah. I see you rocking it.
All right.
Cool, cool.
All right.
So we'll catch up Monday. Monday.
Okay.
And what I'm gonna do is, just have that one show and then yeah, we'll just be drawing the whole time.
Nice, nice.
I got some good news that I'm not ready to reveal yet. So sometimes, you don't want to sabotage stuff before it happens, so to speak. So
Yeah. Well, what do you think about what we talking about? Should we make it less political?
I don't care, man.
Less
We can talk
or
about whatever. That's how I was podcasting before. Open season. And if people like it, cool. If people don't, cool. It's still out there. We get to have those great discussions and share perspectives. So I think that's important in this age where censorship is notorious. Just speak our mind. Why not? Grown
all right.
adults. I mean, if you think that you should curve some of what you say, I mean, that's up to you. You're grown.
Sometimes I think about it.
Yeah, I mean, some things I pull back on too, but um,
Sometimes I feel, what if I'm too harsh? What if I'm too harsh on this new world? Just
so,
reset.
this soft mushroom of a world or soft marshmallow. Hmm.
Yeah, you know what happens when you're too hard on something that's so soft?
Yeah,
So you gotta hold it with baby gloves.
yeah, got to cradle it. you
It's
know.
okay. It's okay. You can be a pussy if you want.
And that's the thing. People that get offended, you know, you're living in what's been good times, and these hard times are about to come up. So you better start getting thick skin. You know,
I think so too.
gut check with all this nonsense going on. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I will catch up with you next
All right.
time, Hoggy.
All right. See ya.
All right.
See ya.
Y'all remember to keep it omni and God bless America because we need it sooner than later. All right. Y'all take care. Peace out.